Do you know where the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is?
Yeah, you should go. Let me think. I should take on the left, the first on the left.
Okay. Name sounds familiar, but I've got no idea of its significance at all. I've been working in kind of various music shops in Dublin for a long time. So I figured either maybe I was going to do something like that for the rest of my life, or I'd try and make some changes in some way. And I thought a good way maybe to initiate those changes would be to come to Israel. There's no kind of separation as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'm Irish, I'm Jewish. I'm an Irish Jew. Now I'm also Israeli. I'm Israeli because I'm Jewish. But I'm still Irish. About 10 years ago, my two sisters came here first. They weren't religious at all. But they decided to come here. What the reasons were at the time, I don't know, but they decided to come here. They ended up staying. My sisters also got quite religious. They married, one to an Irish Jew who'd also come out here. Initially, it was, certainly for me, it was really surprising. And I was the only person from my family left in Dublin.
You see all over, it's Arabs, all over the hills. You said if there is Arabs around, all over it.
Right. Well, this is a little view we're getting.
When there is a nice view, a nice...
My family live in a small moshav, which is a very small settlement, small religious settlement, behind the Green Line. But by most of the world and the United Nations, they shouldn't be there. Having said that, I mean, they are there, and my family are there. Considering the fact that that they're viewed by most of the world as being illegally there, they are part of the problem. We're going out to Moshav Carmel, which is it's near Hebron. It's about half an hour from Hebron. It's about half an hour from Hebron. Maybe. Very quiet, very peaceful. But it always kind of surprises me that it's quiet because of where it is, because it's in occupied territory. It's, you know, Lama.
Liberated territory.
Liberated territory. Yes. Depending on how you interpret, how you interpret that. Ken, Rega.
Heaven's work.
It's never done.
See if you can get bracha out. See if you can get bracha out.
Bracha!
You can have a certain amount of Palestinians who really want peace. But when you have that 5% of terrorists who haven't come to that conclusion that it's worthwhile, peace is a good thing. We all gain from peace. Until they come to that conclusion, it'll never end. Because you can't make peace when there's still people out there who want to murder you and kill you. It's just not going to happen. Put down their guns. We'll be all dead by the morning.
Have you been able to pick up any Hebrew? Difficult language. Really, they say it's an easy language, but I mean, I've been here 15 years and I can only speak it very, very limited.
ומאיפה אתה בעולם? Where are you from?
מאירלנד.
Ireland?
כן.
And you want to come to Israel?
I made עלייה. כן.
You do it?
כן, בספטמבר.
Wow.
להתראות. Am I going to be here in 10 years' time? I don't know. I'll just have to see.
From a practical, pragmatic, everyday, living here, 25 years, children growing up here, educated, serving in the army, going through various security and war-like situations, yes, your mentality and outlook for Israel is concerned, the Israel of the everyday living on it is very, very different. I mean, my wife's parents came in here as refugees from Arab country. Outside, it's like everybody's sort of looking in or looking at their television screens, and they just acquaint Israel and the surrounding area with political upheaval, wars, bloodshed, terrorist attacks. The violence is not widespread, although over the last years, during the last Intifada, it was quite widespread because you didn't know where the next terror attack was going to come. Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Haifa. If you just look at it from that outside, that's all you will see. That's all you will know about us. We were Jewish and we grew up in Ireland. We were a minority, and yet we were enthused by the national struggle. I mean, all the old Irish heroes, you know, Wolfe Tone, Robert Emmet, and the Young Irelanders, and then the 1916 uprising, and then the point of coming to live in Israel was no reflection back on, or bad reflection back on, why we did not want to live in Ireland anymore. It wasn't a question that we didn't want to live in Ireland or we wanted to leave. We just wanted to come and live in Israel. In some ways, I guess we never left Ireland, but that's something else, you know. As a youngster, we in our community in Dublin, of course, we had various Zionist organizations. I was always more associated with the revisionist Zionists, which eventually evolved into the Likud, as we know it today. I was even a card-carrying member of Fianna Fáil. Really delighted to have you all here tonight, to invite as many of the Irish Chevra here, the Irish League, as possible. In particular, of course, we're delighted to have Michael here, Michael Ford, ambassador, Irish ambassador, spending his first Chanukah here in Israel. Kol hakavod.
نشوفك يا سيدي كمان يعني مشتاقين الله يبارك فيك.